If you're trying to achieve flow state, which is essentially this very creative, very fulfilling state in which you're able to work in such a way that feels energizing to you. So you could get a whole bunch of work done and you don't even feel like you did any work. And it's very encompassing, like you feel very focused and nothing distracts you. And it just, in general, it feels very good. It feels very peaceful and fulfilling. And so this is obviously one of the ideal states that we could be in for our work. The problem is I find that a lot of individuals have a hard time sinking into flow state. And I think one of the reasons this is because we tend to be very judgmental with ourselves, and we tend to be very judgmental with the output that we create. The problem is that flow state, and really any creativity, does not exist with judgment. Like, they can't coexist at the same time. And so in order to reach a flow state, you need to drop a lot of your judgment, whether that's judgment of the work or judgment of yourself, judgment of the output, whatever you're judging, which you're probably judging a lot because this is, we do judge a lot. You need to drop it in order to reach that flow state. And once you're able to do less judgment, you'll find yourself sinking into flow much more easily. And you're going to also find yourself that you're able to be more creative if you're able to focus on judging less. And so for a lot of us, this is just basically practicing suspending judgment. Like a lot of times we have a lot of statements in our minds that go like, oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, or this should be this way instead of that way, blah, blah, blah. So really not using those should statements. And additionally, a lot of us also kind of shoot ourselves in the foot by using could statements. So a lot of us will say like, oh, I could do that, or I could, like make this even better. But even though that sounds like a very attractive statement, that sometimes is very similar to should, in which it is filled with judgment, in which we're kind of judging our own output, our own capacity, and maybe we're kind of pushing ourselves beyond what we're capable of in that moment, because we do know that flow state actually exists best when the work is just hard enough for us. And so a lot of times, if we're engaging in work that's extremely, extremely difficult, extremely ambiguous, extremely confusing, then we're actually not able to achieve flow state. So kind of maybe lowering the bar a little bit, suspending judgment will get you into that flow state, that kind of like peaceful, rejuvenating state that makes work seamless.